Demba and Ben Arthur were your goal scorers. Demba in particular has become something of a talisman for you, and we all know what's coming up in January. How big a concern is that for you?
Well, we accepted that it was going to happen. So when we signed him, that the African Nations Cup was coming up. So we just go on with it. So it will be a loss because he's in great form, of course.
Does it alter your thinking for the transfer window, or does it give an opportunity to players that are already here to step up and strike a claim?
I don't think we'll be bringing a striker in this window after the collapse of Mega, which we'd put a lot of work into. So I think as far as we're concerned, we'll go with what we got.
Is that deal completely dead? Because sometimes these things, players fail medicals, it makes prices cheaper. Is there any way you could revisit that at all, or is that completely
No,
dead?
I don't think that was, it's not a strategy to do that from us. It was just unfortunate. Unfortunate for the player. You can imagine the player's probably more disappointed than anybody else. But these things happen, and we'll have to do a lot of work now between now and the summer to locate another striker.
Is it more a summer option now because of the difficulty of this window? As you've said before, clubs don't really want to let their best players go, do they?
No, and you have to pay, over the odds in this window. Everybody does, and you have to accept that if you're going to invest in this window. But we won't be in terms of a striker. We're looking at bringing in maybe a defender into this, and we'll have to. Is that light okay? Perhaps that was a message. We need to bring in a defender.
Anything you could tell us on? Somebody's trying to send you a message out. Yeah, well, hang on.
Just Christmas. The flashy light.
Whose light is it? Is it ours? You can't go and pay the electric bill.
That wouldn't be like you.
It wouldn't be like that. We're always paying up.
At least you have got money.
Off.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Back up.
Yeah. Alan, you mentioned there that a defender is probably a priority for you. Would you like you to do shopping abroad or at home, or options open on that level?
I think our options are open on that. You can't shut the door in any market in this in the football world at the moment.
And how busy do you expect this window to be genuinely? Over the previous years, we've sort of seen it blow hot and cold a little bit. Do you think managers and clubs have fallen out of favour with a bit?
Well, some teams out of necessity will have to go into the window. Bolton, if they lose Cahill, will stimulate the market, stuff like that. So it's really about the really big top clubs. If they make a move, like they did with Andy Carroll last year, it can sort of push everybody around a little bit. So we're all kind of in their hands to a degree. We're on our guard, like most Premier League clubs are, that your best players might get looked at. But as I said all along, anybody coming out of here is going to be for a lot of money.